Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and as you can see we are back in Assassin's Creed 1 again. Now there is a lot more different content coming up, but you know what, I've started this series, I'm going to finish this series, same goes for NFS Most Wanted, but I will only continue that after I'm done with Assassin's Creed 1 from now on, so I'll just focus on a single series first. Alright, let's get to the bureau. Yeah, I'm just trying a few things out. Alright.
Safety and peace, Malik.
Word that the city was possessed of either. Why do you trouble me today?
Al-Mualim has marked Majd for death. What can you tell me about him?
Salahuddin's absence has left the city without a proper leader, and Majduddin has appointed himself to play the part. Fear and intimidation get him what he wants. He has no true claim to the position.
That ends today.
You speak too readily. This is not some slaver we're discussing. He rules Jerusalem and is well protected because of it. I suggest you plan your attack carefully. Get to better know your prey.
With your help, I will. Where would you have me begin my search?
What's this? You're actually asking for my assistance instead of demanding it. I'm impressed.
Be out with it.
As you wish.
I mean,
Here's
almost
where I'll
immediately he goes back
First,
on that.
to the southwest near the mosque. After that, head south of here. There are two locations that might interest you. The southernmost church is one, the other is in the streets, near a synagogue.
Thank you for your help, Dai.
Don't foul this, Altair.
Alright, I need to go near some mosque first, okay? Let's do that. Alright, where is the damn mosque? Alright, this is the poor district where I don't want to go right now. Where am I supposed to go anyway? Let's try this viewpoint. When in doubt, go synchronize with it. I honestly really like the aesthetic for this city. It kind of has a greenish tint. And I really like that for some reason. I don't know why. This just, it looks good. And recently, of course, there was a rumor that Assassin's Creed will be going back to the semi-open world structure, like the first games. And of course, there were some people who were like, no, we want the RPG stuff. And you know what? At that point, I felt like saying, you know, you see how it feels when you just don't have control over the series anymore, when when something that you like is taken away from you. You see how that feels like?
You are not supposed to be here. Leave.
Yeah, I'm leaving. Fuck off. Alright.
He seems to be in a hurry. Hit someone.
Sorry. Okay, that's an icon I haven't seen before, so let's go there first. I don't know what that is. I honestly don't remember what that is. Oh, it's our guy, informer.
Altair, I meant to meet a contact nearby, but the guards seem to have it in for me. Every time I leave here, I'm attacked and forced to flee. I'm simply not the fighter I once was. Would you be willing to see me safely to my destination?
Oh, it's an escort mission. Oh, so I did see this icon before, I just didn't remember it. Wait, that's it?
Good. I should be safe here. They won't dare spill blood in front of a holy place. In the chaos, I managed to grab this from one of the guards. Perhaps it'll be of use to you.
Yeah, if they ever remake Assassin's Creed 1, I would like them to put more effort into these sort of missions and not just make them tedious like they are right now. Like, just make them more varied. And they can do that. It's not like they can't make them more varied. Make it so that it actually feels like we are trying to get intel instead of just doing 3 missions.
Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay!
Yeah, every time I hear this dialogue, it just pisses me off, sort of. Like, it's the same with almost every religion, right? It's my way or the highway. Like, you are wrong, I am right. Like, we have never seen some sort of a religious person say that, oh no, you might be right as well. Oh, there's our pickpocket target. Ah, I think I remember this mission as well.
You see the order?
I fucked it up,
Wants us
but
to repair
I
a
remember the
stage
mission.
for another execution today.
It's the one at the western edge of Solomon's Temple. I was on my way just now.
So much death.
Worried that our true leader might return and bring a measure of justice to this city.
Yes, and not this mockery Majd Addin parades before us.
How? How does something like this happen?
Everyone appointed in Salah ad-Din's stead is met with an untimely end. And now the position falls to him. He, who was once nothing more than the Emir's scribe.
How convenient.
Ah,
It would not
so
surprise me to learn he was behind these.
obviously he was behind these.
If the guards hear us, we'll be taken for treason. Executed on the very platform we have to repair. Come, let us return to work.
God save him. He's gone mad.
He's our guy. Right.
You are filth! We must push back!
Let's go talk to him.
What news, novice?
I am not a novice.
A man's skill is defined by his actions, not the markings on his robe.
We can trade barbs or do Al-Muallim's work. It's your decision.
Then be out with it.
Jerusalem's regent Majd Addin is holding a public execution not far from here. It's sure to be well guarded, but it's nothing I can't handle. I know what to do.
And that is why you remain a novice in my eyes. You cannot know anything, only suspect. You must expect to be wrong, to have overlooked something. Anticipate, Altair. How many times must I remind you of this?
As you wish. Are we done?
Not quite. There is one more thing. One of the men to be executed is a brother. One of us. Al-Mulim wishes for him to be saved. Do not worry about the actual rescue. My men will take care of that. But you must ensure Majd Addin does not take his life.
I won't give him the chance.
So I hope.
Oh, so we have to... okay, I don't think I've done this assassination mission then. So we have to kill him before he kills our guy. Checkpoint reached.
You dare steal in my presence?
Now recording. Oh no, I did do this assassination and I failed spectacularly at it.
Silence! I demand silence! People of Jerusalem, hear me well. I stand here today to deliver a warning. There are malcontents among you. They sow the seeds of discontent, hoping to lead you astray. Tell me, is this what you desire? To be mired in deceit and sin? To live your lives in fear?
Yeah, that's not what you're
Wish
doing,
to
though.
take action? Your devotion pleases me. This evil must be purged. Only then can we hope to be redeemed.
This is not justice! And all of you stand idle, complicit in this crime.
Curse you all! See how the evil of one man spreads to corrupt others? They sought to instill fear and doubt within you. But I will keep you safe. Here
Right.
now are four filled with sin. The harlot, the thief, the gambler, the heretic. Let God's judgment be brought down upon them all!
Okay.
Temptress, succubus, whore. She goes by many names, but her sin remains the same. She turned her back.
This man speaks lies. I am here today not because I lay down with other men, for I did not. He means to murder me because I would not lie down with him.
Even now, offered redemption, she continues to deceive. She rejects salvation. There is only one way to deal with this.
Right.
A game of chance condemns me to death? Show me where such a thing is written. It is not sin that corrupts our city, but you.
Yeah, finally. Got him.
Your work here is finished.
No, it had only just begun.
Tell me.
You're a
what's your
hypocrite,
part in
though.
all of this? Do you intend to defend yourself as the others have and explain away your evil deeds?
The Brotherhood wanted the city. I wanted power. There was an opportunity.
An opportunity to murder innocents.
Not so innocent. Dissident voices cut deep as steel. They disrupt order. In this, I do agree with the Brotherhood.
You'd kill people simply for believing differently than you.
Of course not. I killed them because I could. Because it was fun. Do you
Yeah.
know what it feels like to determine another man's fate?
I mean, I just did.
See the way the people cheered. The way they feared me. I was like a god. You'd
Yeah, this
have
guy's
done
just
the
a
same
dick.
if you could. Such power.
Once perhaps. But then I learned what becomes of those who lift themselves above others.
And what is that?
Here, let me show you.
This is what becomes of people who try to lift themselves above others. Yeah, let's get the hell out of here.
I'll have your head.
Let's get out of here.
Let him get away! Stop running! Get him!
Someone sure to die.
Back here, quickly!
Yeah, I can't go to the bureau right now. There we go. Now we are well hidden.
I got curse him.
How could he have escaped?
Like that. Now get the hell out of here. So that I can get out. Go away. Bye bye. And we're here.
Jerusalem needs a new ruler.
So I have heard.
What's this? No words of wisdom for me? Surely I have failed in some spectacular fashion.
You performed as an assassin should. No more, no less. That you expect praise for merely doing as told, however, troubles me.
It seems everything I do troubles you.
Reflect on that. But do so on your way back to Masyaf. Your work here is done.
Yeah, I really like the battle going on between these two.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Right, now we need to get back to Masyaf. Or actually, more importantly, we need to get back to the modern day.
We done already?
Get up.
Whatever you say, Doc.
I'm ending the session. I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestors started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with like, the lizard people.
No. Except
Yeah.
about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good. But the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do?
Interrupted by a phone call.
Lucy.
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond. I have to go. You should turn in for the night. The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look.
See, that was exactly the point of Assassin's Creed 1, that they sort of pushed aside with the later games, especially with Assassin's Creed 2. Really, playing this game is bumping down Assassin's Creed 2 for me, so I don't know what to say. Honestly, this is the grey area I'm talking about, because...
Please, Desmond, I'm gonna get in trouble if I don't leave. And I can't leave until you're in your room.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the thing. This is the grey area I was talking about. Like, you may not agree with their methods, but you cannot quite disagree with what they're doing either. Except for that guy. That guy was an asshole. But other than that though, like, there is really no reason to not agree with them. Except for their methods. Which can be improved, but also you have to question, if you don't do this, then what would be the method? How would you ensure order or peace? That's the real question. Those things were being asked in this game, and I didn't realize that because I played it so long ago, like when I was a kid. So yeah, now that I'm playing it again, now I'm realizing a lot more about just how well this game was made.
Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus.
He's happy. Alright, let's get in the Animus. Now this is the memory block 5, I guess.
Whenever you're ready.
Come in, Altair. I trust you're well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask then. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant
that's
king of
the
Damas
apple of
murdered the
Eden.
nobles who ruled his city. Majd Addin in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Akka with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer
It is
not
very
obvious?
simple.
The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land, and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals
No,
without it.
you hold it now.
What is this treasure?
Don't drag us into it.
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Eris used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it, whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert de Sable must
Why
never
are we
have
fighting
this
the
back.
Templars again?
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Akka, known as Sibran. One in Damas, called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert de Sable is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
A nice sword then. That's good. Okay, no, seriously, why are we fighting the Templars again? Because, as you just said, they just simply want to make the citizens better and the world better. Why are we fighting them? If you're using the pieces of Eden to make humanity better, isn't that better? Huh? Like, I'm sorry, did I miss something here? But anyway, even though I missed something apparently, yeah, that just proves even further that I am actually a Templar. But anyway, if you did enjoy it, then consider pressing that like button. And also, if you're finding this randomly, then I have more videos in this series, and I'm going to link the playlist down in the description below. So check that out. And if you do like the kind of content that I do make, then I guess press that subscribe button. So yeah, I don't just make gameplay videos, I also do other stuff. So yeah, do subscribe to my channel for more content. I recently gained even more subscribers, like I gained 2 like yesterday. So yeah, things are going well. Things are looking up. So that's where I'll leave you guys, and peace.